Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to take a look at the Monterrey. Well, is it a baseball team or a softball team? It depends on who you ask. The Sultanes de Monterrey. We believe that we're looking at a softball game, but it says on Wikipedia it's a baseball team. So maybe some of you in Monterrey can explain that to us. I notice that what little I saw of it ahead of time, they are pitching underhand, which says softball to me. So why do they say baseball? Are there two teams? Is there a softball team and a women's softball team, by the way, or is there a baseball team? So perhaps there's both. I don't know.
You know how you can check is, how are the bats, are they made of wood or are they made of aluminum? If they're made of wood, it's baseball. If they're made of aluminum, it's softball.
So I'm doing a little bit more research here, and it does look to me like maybe they do share the same name. This came up after they were asked, I believe, on Willie Gonzalez's show, La Hora de Willie, that they just happened to be passing by the studio, and the guys saw them and said, "Hey, bring the band in, bring the band in." And it's like, but you're a sports? No, that's all right. Come on in. It just doesn't matter. We must talk to the warning, and so they did. And the question came up whether they would like to do this, and we had no idea who was going to throw out the first pitch. Now we know. All of them threw out the first pitch, which I think is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and watch some of that today. There is an entire 20-minute video out there on the Warning Army channel. I don't know if we're going to watch the entire 20 minutes. We're going to try to keep it fairly relevant, but we're definitely going to watch the part where they actually throw the pitch. But we'll see what else we have here and just go from there. Should be really interesting because up until this moment, the Warning are not sports related in any way, shape, or form, as they always stayed away from sports because they don't want to hurt their fingers, which could hurt their careers. So that was a good choice, but this is a fairly safe situation, So, and I'm a big baseball fan going way back. When I was a kid, I loved baseball. Had Carlton Fisk poster on the wall, Fred Lynn.
Jim Rice, Dwight Evans, Carl Yastrzemski.
No, I mean, I just had those two as posters.
I just remember the other ones that we used to follow back then.
You're right, though. Yeah, the 70s, man, 75 to 78. And now, we weren't fans yet in 75. We were just too young, frankly. I started watching in 78, and that was the year of Bucky Dent. Those of you from New York probably know what I'm talking about. Nothing more need be said. It was great to be a Red Sox fan, and so I kind of know what's going on here, even though it's softball. The rules are fairly similar in a lot of ways. So I'll see if I can provide some commentary if it seems like it's needed.
All right.
Any thoughts ahead, Adrian, before we start?
I wonder, all three of them threw out the first pitch. How are they going to pull that out? There's three of them, and each of them are throwing, it would be the first three pitches.
I figure it's whoever knocks out the catcher, They win, So, who will that be? I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Keep your eye on them. Of course, this is Pow with the red hair. You can kind of see Ale here with the black hair
on the right,
and Danny with the blondish highlighted hair.
Yeah.
So, all right, and the yellow softball. Three catchers. All right, ready? Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
Okay. Was that a practice pitch or was that the pitch?
No, that was a practice pitch. They're going to do the pitch is going to happen out by the mound over here. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
It should be done.
So I'm not sure what they're doing it. Maybe they're consulting. That was a very respectable first pitch. We've seen a lot of lousy first pitches. We've seen some that, they kind of went 90 degrees to the right, like almost hit somebody in the dugout, But these were very respectable for three sisters who do not participate in sports for the most part, for health reasons, So here they are, conversing on the sideline. Well, not the sideline. That's the on-deck circle, for those of you not familiar. That's where the batter before the one up to bat takes their swings and watches the proceedings while the at-bat takes place. And then,
practices swinging the bat.
Exactly. Rudy has his own shirt, as we can see. So they all got their own shirt, it would appear. By the way, I think we've been calling Rudy Joffrey. We haven't had many occasions to say his last name, but now we think it's actually a silent J, so Joffrey. If anybody knows for sure, let us know.
Yeah,
so here they are talking. Pau is working out her glove here, trying to get it to fit right. It looks like she's getting some assistance from one of the catchers. How do I get my hand in here and have it stay? Okay, that looks pretty good.
That's a big glove for Pau.
Yeah, it is, actually. That thing's bigger than, well, I mean, gloves are always bigger than your head, but still, that's a big one.
Yeah.
So maybe they're going to do a second one right now. What do you think? Let's see.
Second practice one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny's talking about going overhand. I don't think she's going to do that, though. I wish we had a mic on the scene for this.
Yeah.
Look at that. Whoa, somebody didn't work out as well this time.
Somebody dropped the ball.
Didn't quite make it. It was like a 59-foot, well, I don't know how far that is, but, it's like just short of the plate,
Yeah, they'd have to practice that length because that's like from the mound to the plate.
Yeah, basically. I think they are trying to do that. So here, I think we're going to get another. Oh, look at the numbers, too, in the back here. And Pau has one that's totally light blue. Interesting. Pau is 44. Alejandra is 27. 27. And Danny?
30-something.
I wonder if it's 30. Because her birthday is on the 30th, so I wonder about that.
Oh, yeah.
It is 30. Look at that. Okay. Interesting.
But then Ollie says 27. I thought her birthday was on the 20th of December.
I think Danny's the only one where that matters. I don't know if the numbers matter. Maybe she asked for that. No telling. Yeah, I think her birthday is the 13th of December, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Pau's is February 6th, I think. I'm not looking it up, folks, so I may be off by a day or two. I hope not, but if I am, that's why. So don't kill me. But Sultanes, yeah, that's interesting that Pau has a different shirt than her sisters there. I wonder what the significance is, because the players in general have that color. These are the things that a baseball enthusiast wonders when they see things like this going on, Okay.
Now they're about to go out for the real thing.
Well, I'm not sure. Are they? I guess I'm not so sure that this is it.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, they're not at the mound, are they?
No.
All right.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of preamble here. I'm not sure what's going on. That's why I wish there was a mic or something that would kind of tell us what's happening.
Yeah.
The mascot is trying to explain how this all works. Yeah, see? It's easy. Underhand. I wonder if they got to keep the gloves. I'm wondering if I still have my baseball glove. I might, actually. I might still have it.
I haven't seen a baseball glove in decades. In my ownership, anyway.
So, okay, we don't really know what's going on here. It's kind of, they're, okay, they're going up and saying hi to, well, they were saying hi to fans. Yeah, I mean, it's, there's probably a little bit of confusion, like, okay, so when are we doing this? A couple minutes? Okay. I think at some point, it looks to me like they're kind of engaging. There they go. Yeah, they're engaging a bit with their fans. Danny is, or was. Yeah, there's a lot going on at once, so I'm sure they would if they could.
Those gloves look like lobster catchers or something.
Perro Sultan, the Sultan dog. All right.
Okay, he's the mascot.
With 3 softballs. Seems like they're going to probably walk away with some softballs, too. Why not?
Oye, ojalá y que nos pudieran ayudar porque...
there you go. See? Oh, very nice. getting gifts.
Sweet.
That's great. They're getting the selfie with the band behind it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's cool.
Phone culture.
Yeah, it is kind of nice, though. I mean,
Yeah.
these types of captures, they've kind of taken over for the autographs. Remember, people don't ask for autographs as much anymore. They want a picture.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I mean, autographs are cool, but they were kind of, to me, they're always kind of limited, Like, okay, I'd rather get a photo, Look at Danny smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, Alejandra, it says. There is Pero. Hey, here I am. Oh, nobody's paying attention to me anymore. The band is over here. Don't worry.
I feel sorry for anyone who has to dress up as a mascot.
Oh, I mean, I think it's probably a lot of fun, although it could be hot on a hot day in one of those things. Oh, man. You better
Exactly, that kind of thing. Yeah.
You better drink a lot of water.
Yeah, just the mechanics of having to move around while wearing this big thing.
Look, they're all doing it. The selfie, and then the band's behind them. That's.
Yeah. Wow. Look at all those people.
Oh yeah,
taking selfies.
Oh, they're excited. Yeah, I mean, this is their hometown, so
yeah,
it's a big deal.
Yeah. Cool.
Very accommodating to the fans, was just what they're known for.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
they're amazing with their fans.
Yeah, they really are. So let me see here. Still got a few more minutes before they actually get up there and pitch. It's like a lot of fan interacting.
Yeah.
I would say that this was a very successful promotional.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have lots of fans in this town anyway. I mean, like a very high concentration of Warning fans in the city of Monterrey, I would think.
Oh yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, hometown heroes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably about another 5 minutes before they actually throw the first pitch. Maybe we just watch. Here we thought we'd watch just 5 minutes here, maybe a couple minutes there, and that was it. But no, I think we're going to watch the whole 20-minute segment. It's just interesting to see them interacting with their fans and everything. Definitely one of those feel-good moments. A lot of these people are like, "This was the best." Warning were there. They hung out, answered questions, posed for the selfies with us. Yeah.
I just remember the meet and greet. It just felt like I saw them and then I blinked and then I was on my way out. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something.
Very rushed.
If we do another meet and greet, the thing to do, I think, will be not to bring any gifts. I think we would have had a little bit more time to talk with them if we didn't have gifts. I think that was one of the things, because they were worried about time management. Because somehow or another, there were over 100 people in that meet and greet line. I mean, it was a long, thick line. And I'm like, how are they going to get all these people through?
Yeah, I know that was an issue.
I know. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was something else. But so they were thinking about time. So if we hadn't had any gifts, we would have had a little bit more time to say, hey, we really like your music and we love what you're doing and your story is so heartwarming and please just keep doing what you're doing. We love it. We're going to be following it as long as you do it, I think. So keep up the good work, and that sort of thing. That would have been nice. We did get a little bit of interaction anyway, even though it was so fast.
A little bit, yeah. I think I said to Pal, nice to meet you, and she said likewise, and then I had to go after that.
No. I talked with Danny a bit. I was distracted because there was so much going on. I was distracted myself. You had your artwork, and I was trying to make sure it was coming out okay and everything. And so Danny had to come, hey, you want me to sign that? I'm like, oh, yes, please. Thank you, Danny, And she did, and they passed it down. And, I don't think I said a word to Allie. There just wasn't time,
Yeah.
And I told Pal, I gave her my CD and said this particular song on it has some parallels.
Yeah.
All right, we have some sound here. Let's see what this is. Yep, sounds in the ballpark. I think it's still a few minutes, but getting there. The waiting is the hardest part. Yeah, this is cool, but, there's not much going on here. Feels a little weird just standing here like, okay, well, there's Danny. Yep, she's still there, still waiting, But yeah, so she flew back from that event at the Paul Reed Smith 40th anniversary. This is, I don't know if it's the very next day. This says the 26th, so that might have been Sunday. I think that's actually right, come to think of it. So she got back, had a day, and then, I wonder about the team, though. Look at that. They've got a mobile for a sponsor, and Tim Hortons. And, what else there? LDK. I think LDK might, oh no, what is that? I don't know. Tito's.
I don't know.
Okay, it's just going to be about one more minute, so I'm just going to let it go. And that is one big flag. And it looks good, but they've been out there for a while, I think, with that flag. And I wonder, the knees are getting a little bit creaky. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
I hear Cyndi Lauper. Oh, so I wonder if that other mound is the softball mound. You see the one drawn in front? Yeah. That would make sense if the baseball team and the softball team share the same stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Guess we'll have to see.
Good point. Yeah. Oh, first base and third base are in different places, too, and second base. The
yeah, look at that.
The diamond.
You're right. Okay, here we go.
Desde el Estadio Móvil Super, es un placer saludarlos. Llegamos en el momento justo del protocolo del lanzamiento de la primera bola que corre a cargo de las chicas regiomontanas, las rockeras del grupo Warning, quien el día de hoy son las invitadas especiales para hacer el ritual previo al arranque de este juego, el número 2 de la serie entre Sultanes de Monterrey y el conjunto de las Bravas de León. El día de ayer se inauguró la temporada 2025 de la Liga Mexicana de Softball en este escenario. 2 escuadras que llegaron invictas con 2 victorias sin derrotas, y al final fue el equipo que comanda Nancy Prieto, las Bravas de León, quienes se llevaron la victoria 6-1. Hoy, otra historia por escribirse. Ayer, gran trabajo en el duelo de picheo entre la norteamericana Jordan Johnson, quien resultó la triunfadora y la regiomontana Janina Treviño, que cargó con la derrota. Hoy se espera que la situación sea muy parecida, con dos norteamericanas. Por el conjunto de las Bravas de León, Courtney Weiss, mientras que por el equipo regiomontano, Peyton Gottschall. Así la situación es.
Okay, before taking this down, we want to take one more look at the actual throw, and let's just see who was most accurate. What do you say?
Okay.
Que en el día de hoy son las invitadas especiales para hacer
catch the ball this time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, let's see. Okay, Allie definitely had the most accurate throw there, which is kind of a surprise. That's wasn't expecting that, but then again, when you know her personality and how she fits in with the band dynamic, it's actually not that surprising that she had the most accurate throw. But they all, I mean, now having said that, they all did very, very well considering they are not athletes, really. I mean, I don't know if they throw the medicine ball around in the church, I mean, in the gym or what, but the fact of the matter is they all did really well. I mean, they all hit their mark. You know, nobody had a bounce. Nobody threw it into the dugout. So, all right. But yeah, that was highly respectable. All three of them did respectably. I think Powell was the one a little bit, the furthest off the mark, like she might have beamed the batter. But still, I mean, again, for somebody who doesn't normally do that, it's a pretty good distance. Even when it's softball, it's a pretty good distance. So to be that accurate is pretty good. It's pretty good, Very good work, sisters. You did a good job there. And special props to Alejandra. That was that was a strike, I think. She did really well there. Maybe it was a little inside. I don't know. It was real close. Very, very good job. All right. Well, I suppose we're going to have to once in a while check in and see how the team is doing over the course of the season, just for fun, just to see how it goes. But that was loads of fun. I love stuff like that, especially when it goes well. And this went well. So, okay. So not necessarily music related. Well, it is sort of. I mean, it is still promotional when you get down to it, but it looked like loads of fun and it was great fun to watch. So, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of that? And if you have any thoughts in general, any particular critiques of the forum or anything like that. Although, like I said, these are not athletes, but I mean, they did great anyway. Probably helps to be in shape. Danny and Pa, they're always in the gym, and I'm sure Alejandra stays in shape somehow or another. Anyway, very, very good. If you have other suggestions for us, folks, leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.